Hello everyone, and welcome to the Super Mario 64 TAS Competition 2019 reveal stream hosted by the one and only 1259, live at twitch.tv/speedrun, where we show off a bunch of TASers doing very cool Mario 64 things super fast. Before we start showing off this task, we have, as always, the video compilation made by Dadu of the previous task. The previous task. In Tall Tall Mountain, use a custom warp from the cannon area and collect at least one coin from 3 of the 4 remaining coin groups. All of the other coin groups have been manually removed so that they are not collectible. And by dying. To prevent cheese, of course, you must start with max HP and Mario's cap on. Also, to prevent cheese, you had to collect the coins before the fade out of the death. So, without further ado, let's watch this cool video, thankfully provided by Dadu on YouTube. Make sure to check them out. Here are all of the different routes done. This is half of the routes done. We're going to see these again because they go all around the mountain. If you look really fast, you can see Mario zooming all over the place on the left side of your screen. All the Marios collecting those coins that you can see all over the screen before falling to their death. This is another view of those same people. One of the coins from the log, turning around, falling down, getting squished, getting the coin from the bottom, and then falling off. All the Marios kind of just falling to their death. Except, of course, for the one Mario left. Went out by wind, got one last coin from the log, and then long jumping down, barely missing the edge to fall to their death. Here are the other half of the competitors, including the top couple. You can see a lot of the top couple using generally the same route. You can probably see some Marios zooming around. There's one, going all the way through the level, falling off right now. All the Marios zooming off on the right side of the screen. One more. This is around the top half of the entrance. And then all the way over here, there's Zombie. Thanks, Daddy, for making that cool compilation video for the last task. Very exciting. I always love watching that. But without further ado, let's get started on this task. This task, task number 15, was actually a co-op task where you could use partners. Task number 15. In Whomp's Fortress, use a custom warp from the Thwomp area. Break 3 out of 4 custom-placed wing cap boxes, which you can see right now on your screen, and break 3 out of 4 custom Vanish cap boxes for a total of 6 boxes broken. There is a catch, though. You cannot break the same type of box in a row. No wing cap, or Vanish, requiring you to alternate. Very interesting routing choices possibility. A possibility of over 500 different routes just based on those 6 boxes alone. Very excited to see the different routes that all of these TASers did in this competition. A total of 22 entrants. 2 DQs, unfortunately, both for breaking consecutive boxes. Starting off, unfortunately, in 20th place. Only person in 20th place in this competition. With a time of 50.43. It is Super M789 with a time of, well, 50.43. Without further ado, let's watch their run. Congratulations to Super M. If you're interested in that compilation video, you can watch the last task that was streamed, and you can see all those results in order. Where are you, Super M? Where are you, Super M? You gotta be in here somewhere. Super M? Good start, so far. There you are. He was hiding. Description: this task is dedicated to Kenneth, who got disqualified for accidental strat talk. Please press F in the chat. Starting off by getting really close to the sign there. Needs to start off by actually going into the warp. Of course, needs to crawl around for a little bit on top of the wing cap boxes first. It starts off by going into the warp, which wing cap box or vanish cap box, so they go for it at the very start. Jumping down and immediately breaking the vanish cap box. That means they have to break a wing cap box next. Going to go to this one all the way over here, past where the Thwomp would be. Using the warp as well to go all the way back up to the very top, a little bit faster. Another vanish cap box, halfway through all the boxes that they need to break. Wing cap box, only a vanish and a wing cap remaining. Probably going to get the one over here next to where the piranha plant is. Yes, that was just what I was thinking. And finally, this last wing cap box. That is all you have to do, except end by dying. Going for all the boxes, it looks like. Breaking all the boxes. Unfortunately, that did add to their time. But, well. Also, reusing the warp was not banned. Sometimes you will bump into invisible walls at the edges of the painting worlds. If you're a wall while flying, you'll bounce back. I wonder if that'll be used any time later in this competition. Great foreshadowing, Super M. Either way, congratulations for getting 20th place. Next up, with the time cut probably because they didn't break all 8 boxes, only the 6 required, in 19th place, it is 2K041. 2003-041 with a time of 33.13. Let's watch their run. Reading is hard. Description: Mario looks bloated and might need some Pepto-Bismol. Unfortunate Mario. Starts out by long jumping all the way down to the wing cap box. Might use the wing cap. Ooh, actually bonks and goes into the cannon. Interesting strat we're seeing right here. Going all the way up and immediately breaking the vanish cap block. Actually using the wing cap and the vanish. Not really a situation you'll see a lot of the times in the base vanilla game. Breaking the wing cap up here, probably going to go back down to break that vanish cap block. Yes, they do. Breaking it with a side flip. Side flip. Going back down to the wing cap box next to the Thwomp area. Vanish cap probably going to side flip dive, and does so, falling off the level by dive recovering over the fence. Great job to 2K. 2003-041. The first person to actually only break 6 wing cap, six cap boxes, I would say. Showing off Mario really loves sliding against the wall. Next up, in 18th place, shaving off just under 2 seconds over 2K's time. In 18th place, it is Arabetra with the time, with the time of 31.17, just I believe 1 frame shorter than 2 seconds. Great job to Arabetra. Let's watch their run. Description: Hey guys. Let me see some hey guys in the chat. Goes into the custom warp. Starts off immediately punching, need a little bit extra speed. Long jumps all the way over to the island, going to the wing cap box over here. Bursting off the wing cap box to conserve speed after getting the vanish cap box. Breaks that wing cap box next to the Thwomp. Tries to wall kick, I believe, but not able actually to do it there. Another vanish cap box. Unfortunately, looked like they were going for that vanish cap box before realizing that they actually needed to break a wing cap block first. Very unfortunate right there. Breaking the vanish cap box just with a long jump. Actually, a little bit harder than it seems without bonking right there. And then falling to their death off the edge of the level to get 18th place. Great job to Arabetra, getting 18th place in this competition with a time of 30.17. Next up, in 17th place. In 17th place, the last time above 30 seconds. Or rather, exactly 30 seconds. In 17th place, Felipe Tails with a time of 30 seconds flat. Let's watch their run and see what they did to get over a second time cut over Arabetra. Congratulations to Felipe Tails for your run. Description: Mario likes to break vanish cap boxes and wing cap boxes, such like Toy Story 4. You've got a friend in me. Alright. Starts off immediately long jumping, falling down to the vanish cap block next to where the cannonless star is. Going past that vanish cap block, turning around, and getting the wing cap block at the bottom of the Thwomp area. The piranha's plant Vanish using the firsties to make it up. Very smart routing to be able to get up to this wing cap block even faster than just doing the normal side flip wall kick strat from that stage. Actually getting the Vanish cap doesn't actually affect the time. Only needs to get this wing cap block and then go over the edge, which they do with a dive and a dive recover. Congratulations to Felipe Tails. I liked that he got that Vanish Cap block. I also liked the very smart usage of firsting up using the Vanish Cap block while breaking it to make it up to the very top of the level, getting that Wing Cap block on the floating islands. Great job, great routing by Felipe Tails, getting 17th place in this competition. Next up, shaving 0.2 of a second over Felipe Tails, in 16th place, the legendary SM64 memer, Skazzy, with a time of 29.8. Let's load up their run and see what they did to shave off that time. Congratulations to Skazzy. Description, H. No, that wasn't his description. I changed it myself, and he'll never know. Immediately starting off by going to the wing cap 1 on the island with the jump dive, making it all the way to the arrow platform, breaking and diving across the edges. Sparkly triple jumping all the way up and over, allowing them to go a little bit farther before going to that wing cap block in the corner. I believe the first person to actually break that one where it was not required. Getting those Vanish Caps, making their way down to this final wing cap block. Only one Vanish Cap remains. That is it, one Vanish Cap before jumping, diving, and falling all the way to their death right next to the starting area, before crashing the game. Thanks, Skazzy. Thanks for crashing the game. Appreciate it. Good job, Skazzy, for a 16th place finish, the first sub 30-second time in this competition. Also one of the only people to break that wing cap block in the very backhand corner. In the meantime, in 15th place, also saving around 0.2 of a second, it is Specky YouTube with a time save of 0.23, 23/100ths of a second. Let's load up their run and see what they did to get this time. I was waiting for Mario to die, but instead the game just froze. Description. Yep. Goes into the warp. Starts out by long jumping, probably going to go to this same wing cap blocks. Yes, they are. Getting the wing cap, let's see if they actually use it at all, or they just use it to fly a little less. Unfortunately, misses that Vanish Cap block, but actually flies over to get some speed over to this other wing cap block. Long jumping after that Vanish Cap block. Another wing cap block next to the cannon. The final Vanish Cap block seems to be a pretty popular finishing one, before diving over the fence to finish their run. What? What happened to this poor save state? Oh man. You wanna know what happened? They pressed the L button. I guarantee it. Great job to Specky YouTube, finishing in 15th place in this competition. Spawning a wing cap block or a Vanish Cap block in the castle actually just crashes the game. So don't do that. We are using a hack to allow us to spawn in those blocks where we needed to. Pressing L actually crashes the game in this situation. Either way, next up, with a huge time cut of almost 3 seconds, the legendary SM64 player. You all know him and you all love him. It is Luke Soward, getting 14th place in this competition, one of their best placings so far. With a time of 26.63, let's see how they saved almost 3 seconds over the previous entry. Congratulations to Luke Soward, well known for his JRB/Dire Docs theme. Goes into the warp. Long jumping and just falling all the way down to the wing cap next to the Thwomp area. Firsting off of it to conserve speed all the way up to this Vanish Cap next to the Piranha Plant. Triple jump wall kicking to be able to get near to the wing cap one. Also firsting off of it. Also firsties in this competition. The Vanish Cap jumping up to get that one. Wing cap and probably going to get the Vanish Cap. The standard finishing Vanish Cap that we've come to know and love at this point. Instead of landing on the edge like Skazzy did, saving some time by just falling over it to conserve the downwards velocity, getting 14th place in this competition. Great job to Luke Soward, getting 14th place. The first sub 29-second time, crushing it all the way down to a 26. Very excited to see more entries from you in the future. Very clever route, I agree. Let's see how we can get even more cleverer. Next up, in 13th place, actually the first team of this competition. This was a co-op task, I should say. So you were allowed to team with other competitors, share routes, and share tasks. Only one team, only 2 people per team. The first team this time in 13th place, unlucky number this time to Y and Ira Sanch, getting a time of 26.43, shaving 0.2 of a second over Luke Soward. Let's see what they did to save that time. Description, it's whatever you want it to be. Starting off by going into the warp, immediately long jumping, getting some dust to avoid dive recovering, triple jumping up and wall kicking with a better angle than normal to be able to dive grind on the edge of the moving platforms, make it up to that wing cap block at the top, falling all the way down to the Vanish cap. Tricked me with that camera change, honestly. Breaking the wing cap over there, long jumping up those stairs. Don't tell me Mario doesn't love long jumping. Bursting off that Vanish cap to get all the way over to this wing cap in the corner, and jump kicking over it instead of doing a dive recover. Smart, conserving the negative speed, allowing you to fall a little bit faster. Not really conserving, I should say, but really just keeping that gravity going. Starting off falling a little bit faster than you would just by dive recovering. And great job to Y and I were Sanch. Well known for getting pretty good times, unfortunately getting the unlucky place this time, but dang, better luck next time. Next up, in 12th place, better luck to these competitors, shaving off 2 seconds and a frame. 2.03 in 12th place. It is Isaac A and Jongyang. 7192, two of the most technical people in the community in terms of like technical stuff. Let's see what they do. Great description, me. Technical in terms of technical. You guys really understand what I'm saying, right? Of course. Let's see their run. Description: 2 theorists and 2 experimentalists walk into a TAS comp. That's what I mean. Oops, a little bit of timing issues. What's going on here? Give me 1 sec. There we go. Let's get that going. Starting off by going into the warp. Going immediately back into the warp. Starting off, reusing the warp was not banned. First people to actually cheese that out. Using the sparkly triple jump to be able to make it all the way up back to the top. Using the Vanish cap, actually triple jumping that way to make it immediately up there without even using a wall kick. Flying, very unique route. Getting the Vanish cap just to swag on us. The other Vanish cap, the other wing cap block, a very unique route so far. Slide kicking to conserve speed a little better, and jump and falling after getting both of the caps to fall off to their death. Alright, let's watch that one more time because a couple people got ads. Sorry about that, Jongyang and Isaac. Let's watch that one more time. Sorry about that, everybody. They did definitely cheese this start, as Cheese definitely just said. Going immediately back to the warp to get down a little bit faster. Breaking the wing cap block and sparkly triple jumping up to make it all the way up even faster. Very smart triple jump angle to avoid having to wall kick. Better straight to the wing cap. Getting the Vanish cap just for a little bit of swag. Vanish cap, wing cap block, making their way over to the classic finally Vanish cap block. The one that a lot of people seem to be finishing on. Cheesing out 2 seconds worth of time save. Great job to Isaac and Jongyang. That's exactly what I expected from you guys. Finding some cheese in the rules to get a pretty good time. Either way, great job to everyone so far. Next up, in 11th place, another solo competitor. One of the last solo competitors still in this competition. It is Galumba, with a time of 24 seconds flat, shaving 4/10 of a second over Isaac and Jongyang. Shaving 4/10 of a second off. That's right, Super M also did reuse the warp. That is true, but you also broke 2 extra boxes. So, going back into the warp, making their way over to the arrow to be able to make it over to the first wing cap block. Ooh, 2 dive recovers on the edges. Did not expect that myself. Triple jumping with the sparkly triple jump to be able to dive out of it a little bit better. Long jumping over the top. Immediately side flip going all the way down. Watch out, Mario, the Vanish cap's getting you. Going over to the final Vanish cap and dive recovering over the edge, barely making it over the fence. A lot of people seem to be finishing that way. Great job to Galumba for getting 11th place. Let's watch that one more time, because I did watch the last one. Make it fair to everybody. Getting 2 coins right there. The wing cap, the Vanish cap, sparkly triple jumping, diving to be able to make it over to the wing cap in the very backhand corner of the level. Long jumping and using that actual gray structure. I love using that myself in my personal runs. The wing cap, the Vanish cap, the side flip, dive, recover to fall to their death. Great job, Nagaloomba, getting 11th place in this competition. Next up, for the official Super Mario 64 TAS competition, top 10. In 10th place, another team, shaving off 0.17 over the previous competitor. With a time of 23.83, it is Chosis and Zombie. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that first one correctly. I know I'm pronouncing Zombie right. Zombie says, actual thanks to Rush and CSC for resparking my interest in tassing. Chosis says, don't eat things on the ground. Huh. Ooh, starting off with a little bit of backward speed, conserving it into the warp. Not conserving it, but just moving backwards with it. Long jumping and falling all the way over to that Vanish cap. Starting off slide kick, diving out of the slide kick. Doing a pretty unique route. Conserving through to the slide kick there as well. Very unique route so far. Can't get that Vanish cap, unfortunately. Has to avoid it by doing some aerial strafing. Now they can get it, though. Firsting all the way down. Getting the wing cap lock and then jumping off the sign. Very smart users of everything in that competition. Everything available to them. Actually jumping off the sign to be able to go down a little bit faster. Here's a standard IL, of course. Just attached on to the end of their run. Standard IL. This is exactly what speedrunners do, right? Right? Geez, you do this in your runs, right? This is for 100 coins. Okay, let's watch their run one more time. Nice little mirror run at the start. Just going all the way backwards into the warp. Long jumping, falling down to the first Vanish cap block. Slide kicking. I love all the usage of slide kicks to conserve speed and go down a little bit faster in this competition. Jump diving up, canceling it with the fence, barely avoiding that Vanish cap. I love how you had to go slightly to the side to avoid it. First seeing off of these boxes to break them a little bit faster. Jumping and going off of the sign. Great run by Chosis and Zombie. Well deserved of a 10th place finish in this competition. And a nice little free run at the end. Just for those of you that love some Mario 64 goodness. In 9th place, another team shaving off 0.6 of a second over the previous competitor, Chosis and Zombie. In 9th place, with a time of 23.23. Really love the number 23. It is Tape and Shadow XFM. Interesting. Watch out, Mario. That Thwomp's gonna get you. Let's load up their run. Ouch. Bonk. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Tape and Shadow. Where's your run? Gotta be there, it is. Going over to the sign, conserving speed. I love these camera angles. Really making great usage of the Mario 64 camera. Ooh, a BLJ on the stairs incoming. Pause BLJ to go all the way backwards through the level to be able to make it into the wing cap in the corner a little bit faster. I do really love seeing BLJs actually kicking the box to make it down, going backwards from that slope to be able to make it to that final wing cap block. And then going into the Vanish cap block to finish their run. What a BLJ on those stairs to be able to make it back into the corner a little bit faster than actually going over the top. And then, of course, as always, as standard in these types of competitions, crashing the game. Let's watch that one more time. Congratulations to Tape and Shadow for getting 9th place in this competition. Wait, you submitted... what? Why do you have 2 runs? What? Let's watch the other one by Tape and Shadow. What? Going down to the Vanish cap block. This is also submitted by Tape and Shadow XFM. One of these runs is definitely legitimate, and the other one is slower. Okay. Great job to Tape and Shadow for submitting twice. Make sure to submit once in the future. Either way, great run to one of those. Not really sure exactly what just happened. Either way, 9th place, congratulations to both of them. In 8th place, shaving off. That one is faster? Okay, good. Sorry about that. An error on the competition side. At least I managed to show off both. Alright, in 8th place, LRF Lou and Let's Create 123 with a time of 22.53. Congratulations to LRF Lou and Let's Create. Let's see their 8th place finish. Description: who needs BLJs when you have slopes? Interesting. Starting off long jumping, going to the one by the arrow. Let's see how they use these slopes they mentioned in these all the way off. First seeing off of the wing cap block to be able to make it up just with a jump on the slope. Actually jump diving on the fence, making it back down to this Vanish cap, the wing cap block, and of course the classic finalist Vanish cap. But instead of doing a side flip and a dive recover to be able to break that block, just doing a jump and a jump dive to be able to make it all the way down to finish their run. What a great round by LRF Lou and Let's Create to get 8th place in this competition. Let's watch that one more time. Really making great usage of the slopes they mentioned. I love the first see off of the wing cap block at the very bottom next to where the thwomps are. Right here to conserve speed all the way back up that slope, making it up just with a single jump. Jump diving on the fence to be able to make it down. Side flipping to be able to break that block a little bit faster. Side flip's actually one of the fastest ways to break blocks from the ground. And then of course just a jump dive at the very end instead of a side flip dive to be able to go off a little bit faster. Not sure if that's fast or not, but I believe it is if they're getting it all the way up in 8th place. Great job to LRF Lou and Let's Create for getting 8th place in this competition. The final time of 22 seconds. How can you go even faster than that? Let's see, shaving off a total of 1.33. In 7th place, it is ERGC Xander and Fire Breather with a time of 21.20. Time is really starting to fly off here, folks. Literally half of the earliest competitor. Let's see Xander's and Fire Breather's run. Description: Super Mario Galaxy Gang. Super Mario Galaxy Gang. Whoa! What? What? Interesting. What? Starting off and making their way to the wing cap block in the corner. Making it all the way to the Vanish cap. Ooh, are they going to first see off the wing cap block? Yes, they are. Another people conserving speed all the way up. A pretty similar route as the last two. How did you break that block? Excuse me. Breaking that wing cap block right there. And at first see off that block to break it instead of breaking it from below, actually enabling Mario to fall a little bit faster, shaving off some time over the 8th place competitor. Congratulations to Xander and Fire Breather for getting 7th place in this competition. Cuts really coming up fast. Congratulations to ERGC Xander and Fire Breather. Not sure what that was. I'll be completely honest. Probably just vertical speed somehow, hacked in. Breaking the wing cap block at the very top. The Vanish cap, the wing cap block to be able to make it all the way up. That slope really useful, and firsties really useful. Somehow breaking that block. That wing cap block and this Vanish cap block actually placed diagonally to prevent just wall kicking firsting off of them. But ERGC Xander and Fire Breather even still managed to wall kick off of it to finish the run a little bit faster. Could there be an A-button challenge task competition? Yes, there literally is one. Talk to Time Travel Penguin about that. And there are some tasks that restrict A-button presses. Usually in this competition, it would be pressing A adds a second to your time, so it's a cool thing of minimizing A presses or minimizing time. It's a really cool thing that they do. I'd recommend checking out Task 7, I believe. Either way. Mario, don't upstand me like that. Next up, shaving off one singular frame over ERGC Xander and Fire Breather. Dang, that is the closest it can possibly be without being tied. In 6th place, Nonsense, N55, a time of 21.17. Dang, coming down to a singular frame this late in the competition. Congratulations to Nonsense for shaving that very, very important frame. Jump diving all the way to the wing cap. Actually collecting it. Let's see if they use it. Oh, they use it to stop falling a little bit faster. Very different route, getting that Vanish cap all the way over it. Using the slope, conserving speed with a slide kick. Say what you want about Nonsense, but he is definitely swagging out here, getting all of those runs, even using the slope with the red coin to be able to make it to that Vanish cap block a little bit faster and fall to their death after wall kicking on the Vanish cap block. All that for one frame saved. I would say that's definitely worth it. Let's watch that one more time. Congratulations to Nonsense for getting 6th place. Making their way to the wing cap. Actually using the wing cap block to fall a little bit slower there, not here, and a little bit slower here to conserve speed a little bit farther. Flying up over that Vanish cap, conserving speed all the way to the wing cap in the corner. Using this slope to be able to conserve speed out of it a little bit faster, and firsting off of the Vanish cap block to finish their run. Incredible run by Nonsense N55. A well-deserved frame cut in 6th place. Completely different route. Great run by Nonsense, getting 6th place in this competition. Next up, in 5th place, going out a little bit early, actually, unfortunately, for this team. In 5th place, MK Dasher and Nis with a time of 20.33. I believe this is probably MK Dasher's worst placement in a long time. Let's see what they did to get a top 5th place time. Description: last 2 boxes were tasked in 5 minutes. Well, oh, rip. That's probably why. Let's see how they get the first 2. Getting the wing cap block. Bursting out the Vanish cap block seems to be a relatively standard route. Ooh, a glitchy wall kick. Then unfortunately a little bit slow on these last 2 boxes apparently. Ran out of time for this competition. Dang, I loved that glitchy wall kick. Wow, this free art is incredible. I love that glitchy wall kick. Great job to MK Dasher and Nis for a 5th place finish, especially with the rust ending. Look at this flying section, the glitchy wall kick, getting the wing cap, using it to fall a little bit slower there. The 3 boxes standard right here. Glitchy wall kick to be able to make it up like almost through the bottom of the floor. Flying to turn around a little faster, conserving speed to the wing cap block. And then just making their way to the Vanish cap block in the corner and falling to their death. Great job to MK Dasher and Nis for getting 5th place in this competition. Even if it was a little bit rushed at the very end. 5th place. Definitely a great finish. Next up, getting the patented 4th place CSC sponsored medal. In 4th place, only beating that previous run by a total of 2 frames. It came that close. In 4th place, Dylan Stej and Mad Ghostek. Better luck next time for missing the medal. Either way, you're going against some crazy competitors here, so 4th place, a definitely solid finish. Description: can we get an F in chat for all of the boxes being broken today? F. Going into the warp. Let's see, probably going to go to the same starting wing cap block. Doing 2 dive recovers instead of just 1 dive recover there. Punching up the slope to be able to decelerate a little bit slower. It's very smart optimization there. Actually using the plank and that little ledge to get up a little bit faster to cancel the dive recovers. Just very smart movement in general there. Great job to Dylan Stej and Mad Ghostek getting 4th place in this competition. I love that punch, just to decelerate a little bit slower. Allow Mario to keep more of that speed going all the way up the mountain. Punching up that slope. Punch really made the whole run, I agree. Getting the first wing cap block. Firsting off the block to break it and fall all the way down to the second one. Punching up the slope. Oh, baby. Canceling the dive recover with the little mini plank. It is that close. Canceling the dive recover with the mini plank and then canceling it again on the little raised area after the water. Falling down all the way to their death at the very end of the run. Great job to Dylan and Mad Ghostek. Unfortunately, only getting 4th place, barely missing a medal. But still, I would say finishing in a pretty dang good spot. Beating the legendary MK Dasher and Nis in the process. You don't know if there aren't any more planned. You guys don't know yet. You don't even know what the next task is. Don't count your tasks before they task. Either way, next up, in third place, with the official SM64 TAS Competition 2019, Top 3. In third place, shaving off almost a full second over Dylan Stedge and Mad Ghost Deck, with a sub 20 time in 19.37. It is Rush 57 and 50 Spence. Wow. Let's see what they did to get this sub 20 time. How can you go almost a whole second faster than that? Let's watch their run. Description: this cheese was brought to you by the useless cannon nobody uses. Interesting. Messing around with the sign. Nice free run. I loved that glitchy wall kick. Interesting. Cheese going all the way down to the cannon. Now going down near to the cannon. Ooh, very smart. Using... Wow. I'm going to need to rewatch this one. Using the Vanish Cap box to triple jump up a little bit faster. Firsting off of that Vanish Cap block. Another firstie. This is a very unique route so far. Wow, that was very unique. The cheese in that one, I believe, was actually breaking the wall that you're not supposed to break. That's not actually the cheese. The cheese was not using the cannon. The cheese was using the wing cap block to be able to actually make it all the way up with just a triple jump. Let's watch that one more time, because that was hard to even commentate on first watch. Congratulations to Rush and 50 Spence. You can see what I mean right here. The other piece of breakable wall right there is actually missing. Making it up with a triple jump dive with that wing cap. Breaking the Vanish Cap block right there. Using the other Vanish Cap to be able to make it up here with the wing cap. Firsting off that Vanish Cap, another firstie to conserve speed up to the final Vanish Cap, and then side flip diving to get to their death at the very end in third place. The camera was a little bit something, but either way, great job to Rush 57 and 50 Spence. Looked cool, felt cool, a little bit of cheese, but still. Congratulations for the first sub 19 second finish in this competition. Who is Cheese? Cheese is an SM64 speedrunner who likes to go fast. He's pretty good. You should check him out. Either way, next up, in second place. There's only 2 teams left. Don't spoil the results if you still know who is in. Thanks, Mario. In second place, saving off 0.2 of a second, Brett and CSZ, the legendary lads team. Congratulations for a second place finish. Please don't spoil the results if you know who is still in. Description: Ted is certainly streaming. Pokey face. You're right. I most certainly am. Let's see how they could save off 0.2 of a second over that run. Doing a pretty standard route, it looks like, not using that cheese that the other last 2 competitors used. Going all the way, a nice glitchy wall kick on the back of the corner, the same one. This looks like basically an... Ooh, I love that. I love that. And then flying to go down even faster. Ho, 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 ho. I love that run. That looks basically just similar to one of the earlier entries, MK Dasher and Nis. That's what their run could have looked like if they had time to actually optimize the last couple seconds. Let's watch that one more time. This is basically what a standard CSE and Brett task looks like. A well-deserved second place. Both incredible taskers. Making their way over to the first wing cap block. Very important to actually get the wing cap to be able to do some crazy flight stuff. First thing off, pretty standard going down here. Love that glitchy wall kick to get to that one and line themselves up a little bit. Triple jump flying and bouncing off of that using an exposed ceiling. Breaking the last one with a flight as well to stop the upwards momentum from the flight, and then just dive bombing a little bit faster than you can regularly just by falling. That might have even saved them that time to earn a second place finish. Great job to Brett and CSE for an incredible looking task. Very unique, very smart. Great usage of the flying turn around on that on the last wing cap block. Also to fall a little bit faster after the last block itself, the last Vanish cap block. Great job to them. But now, That was only second place. How on earth can anyone beat that? Let alone beat it by... Mario, stop upstaging me. God, Mario, come on. In first place, the legendary duo of Tassers, Dargos and Silent Slayers, with a time of 18.83, destroying the sub-19 barrier. Not even close at this far down in the competition. Let's see what they did to destroy sub-19 and get first place. Looks like they're making their way to the wing cap block as well in the very top. Also doing the same, pretty similar route, just better optimization maybe. Another glitchy wall kick. Ooh, flying all the way up there, conserving speed a little bit faster. Flying down. It looks like just better conservation of speed throughout that whole thing, allowing them to go down even faster. A well-deserved first place finish. Pretty much the same round as Brett and CSZ, just better speed conservation throughout, allowing them to shave almost 0.3 of a second off. Or sorry, over 0.3 of a second off, I should say. Great job to Dargos and Silent Slayers for yet another gold medal. How on earth did two incredible teams of Tassers find this same route, including the turnaround? Love this glitchy wall kick. Actually breaking the box with the glitchy wall kick a little bit better. I didn't notice that my first time. Conserving speed right here, turning around with that final box and going right there. A well-deserved first place finish from Dargos and Silent Slayers. Let's watch it in official Speed TAS slow motion. Speed TAS slow motion. What TAS competition is this? An official TAS competition slow motion. Silent Slayers and Dargos, both SM64 TASing legends that you should all subscribe to right now. Oop, slow motion, almost forgot. Getting the wing cap, at least that first part, was pretty standard. Firsting off of the Vanish cap block to break it. Great angle right here, and a firstie. Glitchy wall kick, actually breaking the Vanish cap block with the glitchy wall kick. Conserving speed with speed kicks. Flying and bonking off the ceiling of that wing cap. Actually bonking off that block as well. And then just flying in almost a perfect downward angle to just go down as fast as possible. Fantastic first place finish to both Dargos and Silent Slayers, legendary Tassers of their own right. Another gold medal taken home for them. That was all of the accepted entrants, all 20 of them, but we had a total of 22 entrants to this competition. There were 2 DQs that we now are going to watch. The first DQ of this competition, Famicom Disk System, who breaks consecutive Vanish and wing cap boxes, probably did not actually read these specific rules. Unfortunate job to Famicom Disk System. Description: guys, don't delete Flappy Bird off your phone. You won't be able to re-download it. Thanks for the tip. Going into the warp. Let's see what 2 they did in the same. They probably missed the point of the thing that was you can't break 2 of the same type in a row. That is the Vanish cap. Oh, don't do it. Don't go to the Vanish cap, Mario. No! No, Mario, not another Vanish cap. No! Okay, well, at least he alternates here going to the wing cap. Oh, wait, no. Oh, God. Oh, he's about to do it. He's about to go to another wing cap block. Mario, no! Don't do it! Oh, my God, no, no! Oh! Oh, there's only one more. No! No! Unfortunate to Famicom Disk System, who did not read the rules and broke every single box possibly consecutive. Oh God, oh no. That could have gone better. Better luck next time. Better luck next time. Nice little BLJ right there as well. The final DQ, before we stop pause buffer spam, the final DQ won by the guy of a Cooler Dude 1203, who I believe is a new entry. Very unfortunate that your first entry is the DQ, but you broke also consecutive wing cap boxes. Very unfortunate. Let's see what they did it. Where are you, Cooler Dude? There you are. Oops. Long jumping over to this wing cap block up here. Tries to get it, but actually unfortunately missed it. Oh, no, don't do it. No, don't do it. He's about to do it. Oh, that's that. That run is officially disqualified. At least they broke some alternative things here. Good usage of the slopes there to actually make it down to this Vanish cap block. That is 2 Vanish caps in a row, though, unfortunately, I believe. Nice shadow right there. There's the final Vanish cap block right here. Only needs to fall to their death with their stew by dive recovering, unfortunately missing the dive recover and falling to their death there. Unfortunate DQ by Cooler Dude 1203 for breaking the same type of block in a row. Wing cap and Vanish cap boxes. RIP. Was not as bad as Famicom Disk Systems in terms of routing. I would say they did not break every single box incorrectly. But either way, great job to everyone who participated. Congratulations to Rush57 and 50 Spence for getting 3rd place, Brett and CSZ for getting 2nd place, as well as Dargos and Silent Slayers for winning this competition. Don't leave just yet, though. We still have one more thing to show off, and that is the next task. The next task in Bob-omb Battlefield, start from a save state inside the specific cannon, which you'll be seeing right here, and collect at least 1 coin from each remaining ring of or line of coins that are still on the screen, and by collecting the red coin star in a standard location. Here is one of the line of coins underneath the bridge, one of the line of coins around the ring rather, a line of coins next to the cannon on top of the mountain, and next to the other cannon that is actually being guarded by a Bob-omb usually. Of course, as always, end by collecting a red coin star. In this specific task, there are a couple of rules and restrictions, too many for me to fit on the screen. One specific rule of restrictions is no backwards long jump, to avoid just cheesing it. Also, no C-up hyperspeed, which you could use to get a bunch of speed really fast. That is banned. No warping at all. No breaking any boxes before time starts, and no using any cannons after time starts as well. Time starts the first frame Mario fires out of the cannon, and it ends where you see Mario celebrate after collecting a star. This is a solo task due on September 9th at 1:30 p.m. EST. If you want to know how to enter this task competition, please join the task competition Discord. Or sorry, EDT. Yeah, that's probably right. 1:30 EDT, I should say. Oh well. 1:30. Well, make sure to join the task competition Discord, where you can see all of the cool stuff that happens behind the scenes. And yes, this is a slideshow on purpose, showing off each specific line of ring of coins that you need to collect, the star location, as well as the cannon location. In the meantime, I've been OneTed59. Make sure to check me out on Twitch. I also do other stuff, which you should check out. 100%. Make sure to check out the task competition. Make sure to follow GSA as well, twitch.tv/speedrun. You're watching it right now. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. I've been OneTed59, as I say for the 100th time. Peace out.